with John. He will be presented to the Old Trafford fans in the weekend. So they have their striker, Sesko, has landed at Manchester. Manchester United fans are happy. Everybody is happy. But let's see if it's going to work. For the past couple of seasons, they have been buying players, stars upon stars, but somehow whenever they come to Manchester United, something happens to them. But let's hope that Sesko and Mbeumo and Cunha will break that curse that is holding them this season. I am praying for you people. You people will succeed. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Vote Sports on Vote 104.3 FM. My name is Godwin, and today we'll talk more transfers and news everywhere around Europe. Good morning, John. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. A fantastic morning to all the Manchester United fans turning into the show this morning. I'm sure everybody's super excited to have Sesko in the team. Now, finally, you can know peace and have rest in your attacking ventures this season.
Well, good morning, Nassr.
Good morning, Godwin. Good morning, sports lovers. They are beginning to psych my United fans up and down in the studio. Me, I'm just here to enjoy the season. My team is signing. Some teams are signing. People are signing. Let's just enjoy football the way it is. Welcome to the show, guys.
Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Vote FM Sports. You can go there, drop your comments. We'll be reading your comments live here in the studio. Okay, Sesko has landed. The medicals will happen today, and he will sign. He's going to be presented to the Old Trafford fans. I know sometimes that's how they do. If they have a game at Old Trafford, they will present the player with all the crowd there. So Sesko, they have their man officially. They will have their man. They are playing at Old Trafford this season. Will it going to break this thing that's happened at Manchester United, especially a couple of seasons ago? People come there and something happens to them. I don't know what happens to them. Apart from the only player that have stayed there for a long time, I can remember that performed season after season is Bruno Fernandes. Somehow he performs, even though if all the team are not doing well, somehow Bruno GA is always up there with one of the best in the season. But let's hope that Sesko. What do you think that Sesko probably might score more than 15 now? He scored 13 last season or 14 there or so. Do you think he can score more than 15 at Old Trafford?
I think he can score more than 15 because, if you look at his performance elsewhere, you know that he's good on both feet. He's good with the powerful header. You know that if the problem now is, giving him supply. That's the thing. But then
even complaining.
Yes.
Give him.
I don't agree. He must find his own supply chain.
He's a striker that can find his own goal.
Don't tell me. Let them give him supply
he's
because
a striker that can find.
Don't give him supply. Let him score the goals without the supply. Let's not know if he's good enough.
Oh wow.
No, don't give him the goal because when this guy came in, look at the players he had. Rashford, who was in for himself, scoring the goals. I think when Højlund came in, it was Rashford.
How many goals were Rashford scored that year?
It was Rashford by himself scoring the goals. First season of Højlund, it was him and Rashford. Then the other guy on the other side wasn't doing well. Sancho and the rest of them, they weren't doing well, and Sancho had to go on loan. And we had the young lads in that position, inexperienced young lads. So with Ten Hag flopping and the rest of my United setup flopping that 2 seasons ago, and last season where the numbers went down as well, it was Garnacho and Ahmad. And I kept singing this song here, and it feels like attacking line now. That if he does better than Højlund, then he is one better than Højlund. He's better than Højlund. So why will we not test the Højlund experiment? I said it before, I'll say it again. Any striker coming into the Premier League from Syria is a flop. He will flop. I start with my theory, my hypothesis. You can prove it other way around. You can come from other few players maybe that will not fall into that category. But I've said it before and I'll say it again. But I know Højlund will do well at Manchester United, but he will not be as great as we expect other strikers from other leagues to be in the league. But now Sesko is coming into a more mature, more Premier League proven attack line.
You can say that. You can say that.
You get Cunha and Mbeumo, who knows when to supply and when to hold on to the ball, who knows when to go for goal and when to pass the ball. These are two experienced players. Why will we not test Højlund with this experiment and see if Højlund is better or will improve, rather than bringing a Sesko in? And when Sesko now clicks now, they'll say, now Højlund hold them down before.
Make
the test. This Sesko guy made a test time with Garnacho and Ahmad up front.
Højlund has been giving his shots.
I said it last year. Højlund was not getting enough service. But John was saying, Garnacho is the hardworking player. Hardworking player will equal to Martinez is nothing. Hardworking player will equal to Martinez. We don't know if he complete take on. We don't know if he pass ball when he's supposed to pass ball. When they go front, lose ball, then come back to recover the ball. Problem is not, at least Martinez is not left back. somehow for Arsenal because they defend. You get Sesko. Is he a good player? No doubt. Is he a great player? The way John is making it seem, no.
Well,
All players
I'm
are
not
good
making
players.
anything seem anyhow.
This same John.
But
This same John. Let's be honest. This same
Sesko
John
Island is light and day.
campaigned against
Light
Sesko.
and day.
Campaigned against Sesko going to Arsenal.
Oh wow.
Again, because he want me to go Newcastle because they say if these kind of players go these kind of teams where they always create chances, they go score more goals.
But check it
That's
out.
why I want. That's why I want to make go Newcastle because if you come Man United will win trophy.
No, so check it out. At the end of the day,
He went to
Manchester United have Arsenal dream striker, and Arsenal have Manchester United dream striker.
Man United did not dream of
this,
let's be honest.
Oh wow.
Man United never. Now Man United saw Man United fraction of 30% of fraction of Man United fans wanted Gyökeres in. But Amorim, when he came to Manchester United, said he has nothing to do with Gyökeres at Old Trafford.
The bottom line is he's elsewhere, and you have Sesko right now, and you have to now make the most of this season with what you have.
You know why they pay me for Man United fans? Because I've been online since last night. I couldn't sleep. My friends, Man United fans, everybody, family members, Sesko don't come. She be don't say you know go come, you know go better pass along. Wait till you think now.
Thank you.
And I'm like, bros, this guy is coming into a more productive, if we put it that way, because of their numbers, a more productive Man United attack line. Because these numbers are better than.
Why are you against this Sesko move? Why are you against this Sesko move?
I'm just against Man United fans.
I don't understand. You want Manchester United fans to relegate?
I'm just against Man United
fans. You
want
Manchester United to finish 18th? You want them to go another season where they do not score enough goals this season? Why are you anti-Man?
I want them to pay.
I thought you're a United fan.
I want Man United fans to pay the respect every player is due. Højlund is not a flop.
They paid Højlund the respect for 2 seasons. What did they have in record? Not up to 20 goals.
Somebody came out to tell me yesterday that when we were asking about where, he asked that question, where did Man United get money from? I was talking with friends as well, and one of them said, is the money they've been saving for Højlund's goal contribution. Like, how? You know, score goal bonuses. So they save the goal bonus to back. I'm like, how? Like, what's this disrespect for?
It's not a score now.
What's this disrespect for?
It's not a score.
Okay, Sesko has arrived at Old Trafford. The total deal is going to be 66.3 million pounds. That's about 76.5 million euros. Plus 7.3 million pounds add-on. So let's hope that he's going to do well because it's going to determine how Amorim is going to set up his team. If he's going to play 2 strikers behind Bruno Fernandes behind them, or he's going to play a lone striker with probably 2 number 10s behind the lone striker. So we're going to see how he's going to set up, especially when they play the first game against Arsenal. And it's going to be the first game against Arsenal. So everybody is buying. I think that if they can, when they finalize this deal, bringing the midfielder they are talking about, Baleba.
Yes.
They're bringing Baleba, and I think that they should finish anything top 6 because you cannot spend almost 200 million.
It's 201 million pounds now.
They don't count them. They don't count them.
If they bring Baleba, then it could go to 290 or 280.
You cannot spend almost 250 million pounds in the transfer market, and you will not finish top 6.
Finish top 10.
So it is somehow I'm rooting for Amorim because he's a young coach. I like when young coaches take a big leap to a bigger club and they do well. I love that because that's how we create stars. These people gave Ancelotti opportunities at Parma, opportunities at AC Milan. Some of these players that are big now, all of these coaches that are big now, somebody gave them an opportunity. Chelsea's on the news. Bad news for Chelsea because Cowell was injured in their first training back and he's going to be out for almost 6 to 7 months. That means throughout this whole first half of the season, he will not going to play. We are talking about when they brought in Hato. We are saying that he will not start because of the players they have. Now, we are talking about either lack of form or injury might happen to one of these players and he's going to be fitting. Now, he's available to play because Cowell is out. Now, the only player that can play that is Badashile. They have now Badashile, Tosin, Fafana, that is always injured. Then Hato was brought into
Cowell has been one of the best things that has happened to the defense. You see games where he's not available when they want to tinker with Tosin, Chalobah, and all these other guys. He's one of the strong stalwart for that defense. He's going to be out now for a long time, and hopefully they can find a way around it, because this is what happens. Like, nobody plans for injuries.
Nobody plans for injury. I think last season, Timber came into Arsenal first game. He was injured to almost
straight up.
So it happens in football, but it's good to have better cover.
John, I think towards the end of the World Cup, Moses Caicedo picked up a knock, but he will be available before the start of the. He might be available before the start of the season or second game after West Ham game. He could be available when we don't beat Chelsea. That kind of thing.
We are dreaming.
But now look at current situation at Chelsea. That Fofana thigh injury recently. And Badashile injury recently, mid-August, is going to be available at mid-August, which is probably after the West Ham game as well. This my guy, Enzo Fernandez, out injured. I say players will go out in mid-August. They're plenty. After West Ham game, if they don't lose, they can come back from injury. It's okay. Now, Fofana, I think last week they announced that Fofana was out injured. He will be back in September, late September, which is another player. These two players are supposed to be the headline defense for Chelsea, Fofana and Corio. Headline defenders for Chelsea in the coming years. But every single season, they are always out injured. They now replace the likes of what's it called now, the Reece James. I think they are now the new Reece James of the club, where they're always spending most times in the hospital. I'm just saying,
Fofana is different, because since they brought in at Chelsea, he's a good player, but he's always injured. So
now, with this guy coming in now, Corio's injury till late April.
And they have Chalobah and Tosin.
Next season.
They can manage.
They have Chalobah, they have Tosin, they have Badashile.
Badashile is out in September.
He will still come back now.
He will still come back now.
So now this forces the Sassy back into this. Now this forces the Sassy back into the squad. If you look at it, the Sassy is back into the squad, one way or the other. Now, what's it called? Hato now will now start finding himself in that team.
Don't be surprised that Hato could get a starting opportunity.
Hato played more as a CB for Ayas. He played more as a CB as Ayas, so it's easier. They have Chalobah, Tosin, and Hato. When others come in, they can join him. So the thing about life is that you can bring in, and you are probably Hato might start. Depending, the coach have to see them in training, and if Hato deserves to start, he will start. But I think that Chalobah will start. For now,
yes,
it's going to be between Tosin and Hato to pair, because Chelsea, if you look at it, Chelsea are building, but that defense, even though they have enough CB, they have not really found that partnership.
That I said it last.
It's still available, though. We have not completed that transfer, so Chelsea might hold either Disasi or Viaga, and look at all these.
They should hold Viaga is a better player.
Yeah, I think they should hold Viaga, but
they should hold. They want to hold. They should hold Disasi. At least he's a pure center half. That is not old Viega. This that I can play center half, and you come and start doing all the mistake, and you are
Mr. Utility player on this program. So I don't know why you are against. I don't know why you are against.
That's what I'm saying. The Sassy can play as a right back, can play as a defensive midfielder, but you know he's an out and out CB. And what you need right now is an out-and-out CB.
And they have 3 of them available already.
You need 1 extra person to make it 4.
There's what's his name? Viega. Viega makes it 4.
Let's see what happens. Well, sad news for Cowell is going to be asked for almost more than half of the season. Chelsea might decide to buy another defender, but I think they have enough in their tank to continue playing. But even though that Cowell is one of their mainstay in that defense, but let's see what they are going to choose. Another player that is going to move to Chelsea is almost done now is Garnacho. Garnacho is now obviously going to move to Chelsea. You know, it's between Simeon. I don't know if they finish Garnacho move. If you continue with Simeon, but that Simeon's transfer somehow died down. Even though that he went on strike, talking about that he's not going to train with the squad, he wants to move. But I think they are choosing Garnacho. Depending on I think they talk with both players. They are choosing for Garnacho. But if they choose Garnacho, Simeon might be hard for them to come, because if you look at that wing, it's stuck for Chelsea.
I think the dream for Chelsea is Xavi Simons and Garnacho. It's never been one of the two. It's both.
But who go
That's
play?
The dream. Bro, I am waiting the end zone. When you hire manager, now the job where you hire him for. When you go crack your head, nowhere he go fit this players in.
Most coaches will tell you, when I have selection headache, I have the best team.
Thank you.
That's what most coaches will tell you. Though they have their starting 11. You get, but if need be, you change a couple of things here and there. That's why I see players who tell you he has an hold-up play striker and he has I can play midfield striker. You get, these 2 players will make you choose your option. Look, I keep going back to the Bayern Munich and Real Madrid semi-finals, where Real Madrid made that sub. From system, I don't shout as they made that sub. I don't shout Madrid don't win. I don't know where it came from, but it was the ability for the coach to change the game, in-game tactically, to change the game in between the game, tactically, and from there it's true. Maresca is one of those coaches. I've not really seen him test that experiment where he changes the tactic in between games. But if he has this squad level, he can do that while the season is going. But I still feel like it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough because every of these player is a replica of what you have started for you.
Okay, let's see what happens with them. It's going to they're going to have depth. I don't know if they finish with Garnacho, if they're going to buy Simeon, but hopefully Chelsea fans are greedy. They want to buy everybody. Everybody's available. Let's buy. If you know they work, we go sell. Which they
simple, and they know how to
they
sell.
know how to sell. So which have been working for Chelsea. But Garnacho, that deal happened yesterday. That is going to they are going to move for him. That he just wants to stay. Remember he said that he wants to stay at the Premier League and Chelsea wants him. But let's see if he's going to go to Chelsea and perform very well at Chelsea. Jackson is already on the news again. Jackson has been asked to leave. He's one of the headline players that was going to leave Chelsea this season. And many clubs have been coming for him. Yesterday, the rumors there is Bayern Munich has entered the race with Newcastle to buy Jackson. So Jackson will leave at some point of this season because there is no way he will sit on the bench and be waiting for another injury to happen to either of the strikers, because everybody knows that Pedro will start and the lap was bought this season, so they will give him more chance to play. Then he is the third striker, and look at Chelsea are buying from the wings, so they cannot even move into the wings. Chelsea are buying many players from the Estavo is there, Gittins is there, Neto is there, Garnacho, Isak is on strike, Wisha is not coming, Callum Wilson have left the club, so Newcastle doesn't have a striker, so he can decide to stay and play. So he has to decide, and his agent is now talking to other clubs to see a favorable deal for everybody. Okay, let's talk about the list of the Ballon d'Or was yesterday. It was dropped yesterday, and there are about 30 players for the Ballon d'Or. I'm going to be listing that for people that make it.
Just list the top 10 for us, please.
Which top 10?
List top 10.
How do you know who will be the top 10?
Let's have it.
Who do you know that will be the top 10?
List the top 10.
Who do you know that will go to
Please,
the top
let's
10?
have that
top
list.
10?
Very important.
I'm not saying Hakimi go there for top 10. Nuno Mendes go there for top 10. If they're not there, that Ballon d'Or list is rigged. Okay. I don't want to have it.
Okay, for the coach of the year is Antonio Conte, Luis Enrique, Hansi Flick, Enzo Maresca, and Slot made up the coach of the year. For the
Enrique don't win.
Yeah, Enrique probably might win, depending. But let's
Enrique? Maresca will win World Cup. What's going to come to us?
Maresca will not win it.
You know anything it be to win the quadruple?
You know anything it be to win World Cup against all odds?
Which one be that one for your pocket? I beg, please go in.
Enzo.
Okay, the 30 official list of the Ballon d'Or was unveiled yesterday. The award will be awarded. The ceremony will happen on September 22nd in Paris with the announcement. Okay, the players that made the list is Donnarumma of PSG, the goalkeeper of PSG, Guirassy of Borussia Dortmund, Dumfries of Inter Milan, Doué of PSG, Haaland of Manchester City, Bellingham, Real Madrid, Gyökeres, Arsenal, was Sporting Lisbon and Arsenal, Hakimi, PSG, Harry Kane from Bayern Munich, Lewandowski for Barcelona, Kisha from PSG, Lautaro Martinez from Inter Milan, McAllister for Liverpool, Dembele, Ousmane Dembele is favorite to win it from PSG, Mbappe from Real Madrid, Scotty made the list. Scotty McTominay made the list of Napoli. João Neves made it too for PSG. Nuno Mendes, PSG. Michael Olise from Bayern Munich made it. Cole Palmer of Chelsea. Good one for Cole Palmer. Pedri made the squad. Fran Ruiz made the list too from PSG. Declan Rice from Arsenal. Rafinha from PSG. Vinicius Junior from Real Madrid. Van Dijk obviously from Liverpool. Salah from Liverpool to Vitinha from PSG. Yamal made the list too for Barcelona. Who are the top? Just choose me top 3. I don't know. We're not going to go to debate before.
Top 3?
Okay, let's do your top 5. Who do you think will make your top 5? Because when it's getting closer, they will put it down.
The numbers will come down.
Numbers
will come
down.
But
everybody knows that Dembele is the favorite. But give me your top three. Give me your top three. Who do you think will be your top three? 3, 2, 1.
Top 5.
I will go with this guy now, Rafinha, Yamal, and then Dembele.
That's your top 3. Who wins?
Yes. Yamal or Dembele.
Yamal or Dembele. Okay. Now, so who wins?
Player of the season, PS, what's it called? Ligue 1. Player of the season for Ligue 1. Player of the season for La Liga. And player of the season for Italy. That's all I have to say. The 3 player of the season this year or last season. Now Dembele, Rafinha, Scott McTominay. Anything you like talk.
You want yourself,
Scotty.
Nothing go make
Scotty.
Nothing go make Scotty finish top 10.
Highest you say tonight talk.
Nothing go make Scotty finish top 10.
You talk your own. Waiting Yamal will get equal number of goals and assists as Anthony. Wait for January. 6 goals and 9 assists. 9 one you put for top 10. The person will get most goals for Napoli. We even the content for highest for man of the player of the season for Italy. 9 you want. Why is Yamal there? Because of the hype, the media presence.
Not the hype.
Scott McTominay.
Baba show working.
Yamal na eye test.
Show working, Baba.
If you done back to back, we go no. Go Pama done last season, you know they
9 goals, 13 assists. That is
Anthony wake up for January. How many?
20 something.
Anthony wake up
for
January.
How many players where they your team get half of this GA?
Jared Bowen.
You know get up to 10 GA.
Jared, you say how many players?
Bowen,
I give you 1. Jared Bowen.
He no reach 10.
You tell me he no reach 10.
He no reach 10.
Then when?
It's going to be interesting.
Only goals 7 at 10.
What
you want yourself?
I don't tell you, player of the season, you call your own and not follow the debate. You put your man. Everybody has somebody to put it. And even call Mo Salah.
Why you go call Scotty McTominay?
He's supposed to be there. But Scotty did the unthinkable. Defensively, he was there. Offensively, he did everything for Napoli. He was the key to the Napoli team winning that trophy.
Last Ballon d'Or, there was somebody that was top 15 that we all agreed that he should have been top 10 at best.
Yeah.
Talking about what's his name now?
Ademola Lookman.
Yeah. Scotty is that guy this season.
Scotty is not that guy this season.
Scotty is going to finish top 15.
Ademola Lookman do it for Europa League. But for League, Serie A, he didn't really do. You get? He didn't really do. But he done for Europa League. It's just like Man United that were playing unbeaten in the Europa last season. And in the league, they were losing 13 matches.
18 to be precise.
I'm saying they were losing 18 matches. And they were playing unbeaten in the, what's it called? Europa League. That's what Ademola Lookman was for Atlanta 2 seasons ago. He was their man in the league and in the Europa League. But in the league, the numbers didn't really day. But in the Europa League, he did.
Okay.
So
in the league, they didn't win the title. So that's unity. They
finished in the top 3.
They finished in the top 3, but you cannot begrudge him that he had a poor performance in the league.
I'm just saying he had a good performance.
Fantastic season.
Yes, he had
nothing
a good.
If you take away from him.
I say he had a good season, but the season is Europa League season was better than his league form.
Bro, he's still the face of the league that season, man. Let's not go there.
We agree.
So this season, Scotty, come and stay in your 15th
representing
position.
all of us from Scotland. Representing us from Scotland, Scott McTominay is there. Okay. My top 3.
We'll see that award will happen 22nd of September. We will know who is going to be crowned the Ballon d'Or winner this season. For the first time in a very long while, no Ronaldo, no Messi. I think
for top 30.
For the list, but let's see who is going to win this particular award. Dembele is obviously the favorite to win, but anything can happen. But we know that Dembele, because of what he achieved with PSG, the champions, especially the Champions League, so he is the favorite. I like Mbappe because he scored the more goals than everybody in European top 5. But you know, if he didn't win any,
fifth position.
And you know, I know the worst part. You know the worst part. Nuno Mendes in that same PSG team won the most trophies this year.
But let's see what happens with plus
Nations League now. UEFA Nations League. He won the most trophies this year. Not be league, not be trophy.
Moving on, please.
Okay, let's see who is going to win this particular. It's going to be funny that Dembele is going to win it before Mbappe, because everybody was thinking that Mbappe is going to be the next big team, but somehow
But he's older than Mbappe now. So,
He don't win Champions League before him now.
so that's what it means. So let's see who's going to win that particular trophy. 22nd of September. Okay, moving on up to other transfers. Højlund is going to leave, obviously, but he said that he wants to fight for his stay at Manchester United. But AC Milan is looking. It's normal. When we had that news, we know that one person has to leave, either Højlund or Sesko. Because if Sesko comes in, Sesko will start, obviously. Mbeumo and Cunha, if none of them start, so one of them will be introduced in the game. That will limit Zeski's and Højlund's game time very, very well at Manchester United. But Højlund is still, I think he's still in 23, 24 years. 22. He's still he's a young player. He should just go out on loan, get his acts together, and probably another big club might go for him. But all the clubs that is coming in is now are from Italy. AC Milan, the Inter Milan are looking for him. But I think he should stay at England and play for Newcastle. Newcastle needs a striker.
Yeah, Newcastle needs a striker. And yes, Højlund is on the market. Same thing with Jackson too being on the market. When we talk about Højlund, it's a dicey situation because if Højlund was more like Zeski, being that kind of flair player, that kind of
play behind the striker, yes.
He would be the one staying back, Zeski on the market. But I think Manchester United don't want to have the potential of a bus stop within the dressing room, having the likes of Højlund, Sesko. It's just trying to make it plain that look, it's Sesko that is our main man, and so Højlund you have to go. Zeski, you can find your way around any game time you get, and maybe next season you could be on your way out if you do not ship up. But I don't want to see this as a loss for Højlund because there's a vacuum in Newcastle. If he wants to stay in the league like Garnacho specifically wants to stay in the league and is going to a rival, which would be sweet to see because Chelsea now will get another dimension in terms of the entire experience. Højlund staying in the league, fine. If he wants to go back to Italy, AC Milan right now not looking like a bad side. He can go there and be the main man for them. But the question is, will his numbers go up? The most important thing for Højlund should be going into a system where they are going to make him the focal point of the attack. That's it.
I think so too.
Godwin, to be honest, Højlund going to AC Milan, AC Milan the final. The guy doesn't really want to go. Man United has not put him in the market yet.
He's on the market, bro.
Players just inquired. John, just let me finish. Isak was not in the market until Liverpool inquired. And now he wants to put himself in the market. Your was in the market before. Now that's why you say players are in the market because they've handed transfer requests in or clubs have told them you're your way out. Højlund is not in the market. AC Milan just inquired. Now inquiry. This is not the first time a team is inquiring about Højlund. I think 2 weeks ago it was Inter Milan. 2 weeks ago it was Inter Milan. At some point it was Juventus where they wanted to do a swap deal. Højlund want to take Højlund and give you Vlahovic. Now it's AC Milan. They will always come to inquire because the player is not in the market. If the player was in the market, you would have heard the same thing from Manchester United. But the thing is, Man United is keeping it open to the option. And player saying he's fighting for his position is right. Yes, he's doing all right. He has about 3 years in his contract. But
I'm just saying that it's just common sense. As a player, as a young player, it's common sense. For example, you will not play ahead of Sesko, except Sesko is injured.
Yes.
And if Sesko is injured, that means you have Mbeumo, Sesko and Cunha. These 3 players are ahead of you.
You also have
it's just common sense for you to move.
Let's not forget that if anything happens to Sesko tomorrow via injuries or whatever, the manager can favor Mbeumo or Cunha to play in that position. So there's no such thing as a short starting point for you or as a short substitute for you at Manchester United. And secondly, we've heard it on the vines that Manchester United has made him available. So, Baba, if you don't want to move, you're chagrin, next year in a World Cup.
You know when they talk say we've heard it about Harry Maguire on the move. Man United want to sell him. If they buy replacement,
he no green move.
He no green move. Now I'm the best player for the team.
No, the difference is
Maguire. Now wait, the best player as always and will always be Bruno Fernandes.
Wait, in defense. He's one of the best players in defense. At some point, we don't tell you about Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw not come back from injury. He goes soon bend Dogu. So in the market. The person who come out, if he has a willingness in him to fight for his place, there's no you cannot just let him go like that.
You will sit on the bench then.
The difference is that he's a young player. He needs to develop.
The both of them are young players.
That's what I'm saying. Maguire is in his 30s now. He's in 29, 30 years.
When they got him in, he was 28.
He played 3 seasons as a first team before this problem
started.
Yes, 1.5 seasons.
Now,
and they removed the captain ban from
2 seasons.
He played 1.5 seasons. Then they removed the captain ban from him.
How old is Maguire?
He's 30 now.
That's what I'm saying. He's in late 30, but this guy we are talking about is still young. He needs to develop.
He cannot have one season on the bench at Manchester United.
He's going nowhere. He can develop.
Okay, but let's see if he's going to choose. He's going to choose. He has to decide on his own. Manchester United will decide. He has to decide how long have to decide if he wants to stay and fight, because the thing now that he wants to fight, but you know that let's kind of fight now. You fight and fight and fight, because if they to start performing, you know go even see.
You know go see anything.
Play. But let's see what happens.
You know he makes up again.
Let's see what happens with Højlund. He wants to move, and probably he's going to be in the market. If any club bids for him, he's going to move. Okay, Partey has officially moved to Villarreal on a 2-year contract. He went to court last week and he was granted bail. He had a rape case since almost 3 years. He has been at Arsenal, so Arsenal released him. He's now going to play his trade for Villarreal for next 2 years. I think he has another court case in September. If he's found guilty, then the problem go there. But for now, he's being granted bail. That means there are probably no sufficient evidence for them to jail him for now. So he's going to play for Villarreal in the past 2 seasons. One transfer that happened yesterday, like quickly, it was quick. Is Inigo Martinez.
Yes.
From Barcelona to nassr. It just that yesterday it happened.
Sharp, cancel contract. Sharp, sign for.
Moved it and signed it. I didn't know how that happened. Even Barcelona fans everybody was shocked.
See, I am happy. I am happy about this move.
Even though he's 34 or 35 years old, he's old. But out of the blues, he just cancelled his contract.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing, because Baba won't come replace my main man for that center as Arugo. You know why?
And he show workings.
He show workings last season.
He better pass Arugo, because Inter Milan game. Arugo now the player will cost them that game against Inter Milan.
See, granted, you get me, but thanks for coming. Exit stage left.
Well,
Godwin, he had a clause to cancel this contract. But how Tesha said they do the own salary, and I can't run.
They're not the own anything.
I think it's
and he was on a bumper salary.
I think it's common for sense. The team. And nassr will pay him maybe 3 times whatever it is in Barcelona. He is 35 years.
I think the thing is
just play 2 years there and play your back.
I think the thing is with this Inigo deal is we know Barcelona is struggling. And with the incoming of Rashford, you need to cut on wage bills. And he sees an opportunity to go to Saudi. He might be getting the add-on, and he goes to the board and like, see, if you're not going to sell, because Barcelona were not looking like they were going to sell. And I think Saudi are not willing to match the valuation of any player in the Barcelona side, because you give a player a contract, you put a release clause of hundreds of millions. You get on his contract, and you be like, no club is going to come and match it. And they saw it and they said like, okay, see, I can't terminate the release clause, but what I can do is you can get in the signing bonus. And they terminated it. It went up. It was like, let's have a quick meeting with the board, talk about it. I'm going to Saudi, but your release clause is not letting them come for me, and I just think my time here is up.
Or he's 35 years old. They just contacted him and he wants to go and chop money. It's common sense for a player. He has only
straight up.
Even if he plays in Europe again, he has only 1 more season, and probably he's won everything apart from the Champions League. Barcelona gave him trophies that he has not won. So he won the trophies. He's 35. He plays 2 seasons at nassr. He's 37 years old. Why would you waste that kind of money? If Nami I will go.
Baba, sharp. They know they ask this kind of question
but
twice.
That did happen yesterday, and he just moved. Yesterday, cancelled his contract. He's going to move. Okay, let's talk about some preseason games that happened. Before we talk about the preseason game that happened yesterday and one that happened today, because Chelsea is playing the preseason today against Bayer Leverkusen. We'll talk about that a little bit. Let's go to our YouTube channel to read some of the comments there. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Vote FM Sports, and Epic Tales is saying we need Baleba and a world-class defender at Manchester United. Okay.
Transfer never finished for
welcome home, Bola Sesko. Okay, Epic Tales, thank you for that comment. Okay, Jasmine, welcome to the show. I don't know why you're laughing, but you are laughing. Please, thank you for joining us on today's show. Okay, Jacob Bigger Boy is saying good morning, all the football lovers and Vote FM. Congratulations to Manchester United for buying Sesko. At least they don't have any excuse to give. Let them play and prove themselves.
Thank you.
Okay, truthfully, go small score goals.
No excuse this season.
He's also saying about the Ballon d'Or. I am a Chelsea fan, and I cannot say Cole Palmer will be the one. for my own turn, I can give with Usman Dembele if they can decide to give according to performance. Thank you very much, Jacob, for that comment. Toby, welcome to the show. Toby saying Cowell is out of injury. Yes, I say good morning to you. Say Newcastle lost in all these top targets transfer this summer. I think they lost in all ramifications. Yes, they actually lost everywhere. It's actually sad that everybody is rejecting Newcastle. Okay, Toby is back. He's saying, to me, I think Rafinha deserved the Ballon d'Or. This guy did madness last season. Okay. When we open the phone line, you will tell us who you think will win that Ballon d'Or. Talking about friendly games that happened yesterday, Bayern Munich trashed Spurs 4-0. Obviously, you can see the difference. What company is cooking there. I watched some of those games. Company is trying. He's doing, even though he's coaching a big team, but he's proving himself worthy to coach a big team. They trashed Spurs 4-0 in that friendly game. But the interesting thing about that friendly game is that after the game, Frank came out and said that we need Maddison replacement. They need a number 10. I think that is only one player they have.
Even Kulusevski be there. Kulusevski play for France. But they play midfield with them.
So Maddison is obvious. They wanted to buy Gibbs White, but the whole saga thing that Gibbs White didn't work out. But they said that he needs a number 10, and Maddison is asked for ruler for almost the whole season. He's out. That guy has always been injured. That guy is a good player, but somehow he gets injured all the time.
The only place he didn't get injured was at Leicester City.
At one point, at Leicester City,
he didn't get injured at all. He was playing 2 seasons in a row without going to the hospital.
Okay, let's see. And he said that even though they were chasing Gibbs White for about 16 million deal, it was almost true. Gibbs White agreed to join them, but Nottingham Forest threatened legal action that they tapped their player from behind and they left him and he signed a new contract. But let's see if Spurs will sign a number 10 again, because everybody is signing. They only sign Kudus. Kudus can play behind the striker. They can play Kudus there if they want. But probably
Kudus is better on the wing.
He's better on the wing. But let's see what they are going to do. Okay. Let's talk about Chelsea. Chelsea are playing a game today. Chelsea is played by Leverkusen. Monaco will play Inter Milan. Brentford will play Borussia Mönchengladbach, and Newcastle will play Espanyol. Remember, Isak will not be available for that game when they play Espanyol. But Chelsea will play by Leverkusen. This is one of their friendly games before the league starts. They need to start warming up because they just finished. This is their first game after the Club World Cup and first training. Cowell was injured because of that first training. Now they're going to play by Leverkusen in this friendly game. Let's see what happens with that in that game. Let's see how Chelsea is preparing and who starts and who is going to sit on the bench.
Yeah, it's a good game for Chelsea because let's not forget that this is Leverkusen, the unbeatable Leverkusen, invincible Leverkusen. So let's see how it's going to be.
Where is the invincible from? Ten Hag under 21 one deal with under 21 of Flamingos beat them 5-1. Now, see, at some point they said he was a good manager at Ajax.
Everybody that has left Manchester United
has gone on to do something good.
Thank you.
Ten Hag they prove say Manchester United is not the problem.
Simple.
Ten Hag is proving that Manchester United is not the problem, that he is the problem at Manchester United. Because how can you go? No, John. I will hold it against you.
You have no right to crucify Ten Hag because you are the one that was chanting in this station week after week.
Give
him time. Give him time.
Okay, what if Ten Hag beats Chelsea today? What will you say?
If he beats Chelsea today, see, Eric, I will go on all social media platforms campaigning that you are the manager for the world best coach of the century. Not of the decade, of the century. Of the next decade. That you are the best. Because, look, against a Flamingo under 21, he didn't play against the first team. Flamingos were still playing. I think Flamingos were still playing in the World Cup. Against their under 21, and you lose by that margin. Bro, Manchester United was not the problem. You were the problem.
Well, he did well at Ajax and almost reached the final.
Thank you.
It cannot be the problem. If
he's not the problem.
And
he's not the problem.
He beat Juventus in that run to that final. So
thank you.
I think let's see. I don't know, but we will see what will happen with Ten Hag. Ten Hag is going to
semi-finals where he lost against Tottenham.
And then everybody loses one way or another.
But Chelsea is going to play, and Kobe was injured. He's injured because of that training before that game. But let's see what happens with him. Okay, let's go back to our YouTube channel before we take phone calls. Okay, Tobo is back.
Tobo,
my guy. Tobo is back. Tobo is saying, I can't wait. This time next week we will be eagerly anticipating match week 1. Come on, Chelsea. Tobo, thank you. Tobo, thank you for that donation again. Tobo is our, go to a YouTube channel. Tobo is our guy there.
Tobo they do.
Tobo is doing Dorime.
He's doing Dorime for us.
Thank God it's Friday though.
Tobo, thank you very much for being part of our family. Thank you for the support you have been giving us. Thank you. We are actually live on radio and everybody is hearing me hailing you. Thank you very much for that. Okay, Tobo, thank you for that comment. Okay, Toby is back. Toby say wetin Declan they do for that Ballon d'Or conversation. I don't know. Okay,
he's the best player in the Premier League and the best player in the world currently.
Chukwuebuka is back.
One of the best midfielders.
He said, Barcelona are happy for Inigo Martinez exit. Reason, Barcelona was unable to make any dime from that transfer. Barcelona should change their transfer market strategy. Make una go ask Deco. Now Deco na the sporting director. Okay, Jacob is back. He's saying, Jacob Bigger Boy said, I predict Chelsea to win Bayer Leverkusen 4-1. And it's a possible win for Chelsea. Okay, let's see if that will happen. Okay, let's see that will happen. Okay.
It cannot be 4-1.
If you are listening to us, if you are on our YouTube channel, I can see almost 30 persons here. Please remember to like and subscribe to our
like
channel.
The video.
Like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for being part of our family here. Thank you, we are building. Thank you very much. Please remember to like, subscribe, and like this video that you are watching. Okay, let's take phone calls and get your reactions. And the number to call is 0706 048 5853. Let's take the first call. Yeah, hello, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Please. Okay. We are not complaining with the price, but we are hearing around 40 million pounds.
How much is my price on there?
About 30 to 40 million pounds.
Man, you bought him for 35 million pounds.
It's too small.
Now you want for some out of the club.
That's the problem because
they gave us amount and then the one for is not better than garnacho.
That's the thing. I think okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, I think the problem is that they are trying to force Garnacho out.
Thank you.
That's the problem. If you are trying to hold and they are trying to sell,
you cannot be forcing a player out and be demanding maximum price.
At that point, Chelsea was forcing Mason Mount out as well.
Oh wow.
Yes. At that point, they were chasing. They were also chasing Mason Mount out. They wanted Mason Mount out. Man United coughed out 55 million. I think. But for this one, I feel like it's 50 at best.
Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Name and location, please. Thank you very much. Name and location, please. Okay, what's your contribution?
Pedro.
Yeah. Today is a big day.
Yes, sir.
First of all, I want to celebrate everybody that I love so much in my life. My best friend. And coming back to the topic of the day, I think for the Ballon d'Or, I think the number one there should be Dembele.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, and the second should be Rafinha. Third should be either Lamine Yamal or Rafinha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's nice.
For our match today, any result I see, I will take it because it's just a pre-season. If we lose, I have to order the second, not to blame our coach. It's just a friendly match because that is player will try to show up today.
Yes.
As world champion that we are, we will show ourselves that we are world champions.
You are world champions.
My prediction is to be a very hard working for Chelsea, but I guess it's 3-1.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much.
If we lose, I will speak to you.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's see what happens in that game. Give callers and tell us who you think will win the Ballon d'Or, and you can give us a prediction of the friendly game that Chelsea is going to play with Bayer Leverkusen today. Yeah. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. Name and location, please.
Good morning.
Name and location, please.
Yeah, the man we are calling you from a bank.
Okay. What is your contribution?
Yeah, I want to say that the Dembele should be the person that will win the Ballon d'Or. I think with the start and performance of our position, we just outstanding to use the region stars last season. He has to be the one that will win the award. I give Lamine Yamal second, then Rafinha third. Top five, I will choose the NBA and probably Hakimi in that PSG lineup. That's my top five. The game tonight is going to be very interesting. I don't even see my team winning Chelsea, I hope we're going to get a draw. We just like the last caller that we just repeat. My only idea is that our co-word is injured.
Yes.
One of our best defender, the best defender we got last season. Now we need to replace him. And the people have been going all out for strikers and midfield. Which they don't about our back line. We need to fortify that our back line. Thank you this morning, I go. I still need to find a job, please. I made a mistake. I want to talk to my friend, that John. John, you remain where you are. You don't listen to people's opinion. You say your own opinion. That's not football for you. You don't force me to agree with you. Most times we disagree in order to agree. Thank you this morning, and God bless
Thank you very much. Okay. 0706 048 5853. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, everyone in the studio.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is I don't know if Manchester Stafford Bridge, one down there.
Okay, what is the contribution?
Yes, for my today's match, it should be a very serious match because we are not taking it easy. We are world champion.
Yes.
Because we allow that the person to win us. They will laugh, say, they will win world champion.
But they've been unbeaten for the past 3 games, so.
Leverkusen.
Past 3 games, man?
Yeah.
We are going to the Malaysia today now.
Okay.
I'm meeting world champion. I got about 4 or 5-0 today.
Okay.
World champion now. And I know situation will be on pressure. Even at the front leadership, any kind of winners now, maybe West Ham, so we're only there now, already back, world champion. So I will know how to approach the game and win them properly.
Okay, thank you.
I love what they are doing.
Yes, me too.
It's like what they are cooking. And I'm not happy cooking.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I'm happy cooking. But I'm calling when you saw just a 5 or 6 minutes
I'll talk about 5 or 6.
Okay, thank you very much.
No problem.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, let's see. Manchester United are buying strikers because truthfully last season scoring goals was one of their major problems. They finished with negative goal difference last season, so they are addressing it. But 3 strikers now, three. So let's see what happens. Yeah, hello, good morning. Good morning. Name and location, please. Chukode, what is your contribution? Okay. Okay. Yeah, hello.
Who they will come give for the Chelsea team?
I think it's off network. Okay. Let's see.
If they judge it by if they judge it by Club World Cup,
they won't give her the best player for
I agree.
Club.
Who they want give him?
Now you won't call Gopama now, the best player.
Who give him? Okay. Because even PSG yourself still do well for the Club World Cup.
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Final.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. My name is Donny from Enugu, the Chelsea captain.
Oh, okay. What is your contribution?
What I want to say is about this round is that if Haaland is there and the what they call it and the nation and the Mbappe is there, why Osimhen is not there?
You don't know.
So even like let's say David
Osimhen is not there. Now you're talking about the you're talking about the calendar year of football. National League side, Osimhen didn't do. Let's be honest about it. And most of last season, it was with the saga going on. I think with the saga going on.
No,
and when he went
and again, now is one season.
No, that's what I'm saying now. The calendar, now the season, now the from what's it called, from July till June. That's what this from July last season.
Let me always your credit. Thank you very much.
From July last season, from July till June, that's what the calendar year of football is. Not the 2000 January to February or January to December. It's from June to July of this season. And Osimhen last season, with the saga going on in his life, the club, the Nations League qualifiers for World Cup and all of that, his numbers. Haaland they score for Norway. Even if Norway they lose, Haaland they score. So now Haaland they play for Big 5 league. Turkish league no follow for Big 5 league.
That's the argument you can make.
You get now. I'm giving you the factors that will make Osimhen not to be there.
Okay, let's take more phone calls. But it's an opinion thing.
And again,
if Osimhen is not there, then probably
highest goal scorer in La Liga, highest goal scorer in the Premier League, second highest goal scorer in the Premier League.
Good morning. Good morning. Please.
Bible from the south.
Okay, what is your
Okay.
contribution?
I want to say, why is it everybody is giving that down the Is it because Yamila is a small boy or what?
I don't know.
Because Yami Yama numbers does not speak volume.
Let me tell you.
Okay.
So point now is Cristiano Ronaldo that is still, maybe if Cristiano is still in Real Madrid,
Mm-hmm.
he won La Liga, Copa del Rey, and then third cup in Spain.
Okay.
European League with his country and gold, Olympic gold with his country. Yami won 5 trophies this season.
Yami was not in the Spanish team that played the Olympics.
He was with them.
Okay. I think
It was Femi Lopez that was with the team, not Yami.
Even if you won with them, he won Europa League with his country. And he also played final this last Europa League that Portugal won against them.
yeah.
Because there's now anything outside Yama, that is partiality.
Okay. Wait. Let me ask you. Trophies that Dembele carried. You talked about Yami Lamar's
Thank you very
trophies
much.
this season. Dembele had more trophies.
Remember what everything apart from the National League. Everything.
Everything. Champions League final, I get them.
He won
They
everything.
get man of the match. Champions League.
Okay, let's take another call. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Godwin.
Good morning.
Name and location, please.
Bishop.
Okay, what is the contribution?
It's not really all about the trophies. If you are counting the trophy, then you bring the Barcelona players.
Yeah,
Some
that's,
of them won it.
And all the PSG team.
oh, okay. I think.
And he said you bring the Barcelona player and the PSG team, you bring all of them to the table. Even the Liverpool team.
Okay, let's see how this whole thing is going to end. Okay, let's go finish up on our YouTube channel. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube every day as you are listening to me. Please go and subscribe to our channel. Join us. Drop your comments. I'll be reading your comments live here in the studio. Tomorrow we'll talk about more on this Ballon d'Or thing. I even see if Chelsea is going to win. Okay, Austin, I can see you. You say hello, guys, in the studio. Austin, welcome to the show. This is the first time I'm seeing Austin. Remember to subscribe to our channel, though. Don't forget. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, Malaika Bowe is here. Malaika, welcome to the show. Okay, Barry is here. Good morning, guys, in the studio. Chelsea winning by Leverkusen 2-0 and coming from the Ballon d'Or. Coming from the Ballon d'Or. None of these players deserve it. It will go with Caicedo to win it.
Wow.
Calm down now.
Wow.
I see your point.
Okay, let's see.
I see your point, but come on.
Cletus says my top three this Ballon d'Or is number 1 Dembele, number 2 Rafinha, number 3 Mo Salah. Anything else is criminal and unacceptable to humans and football lovers around the globe. Okay. It's also saying if Yamal is spotted in that top 3, then it would be a very big fraudulent activity.
Yamal did that top 3, nothing.
Let's see what happens.
If you win, see, Yamal will win the young
Yamal
player.
will
He
win
the
Young player of the year. But that Ballon d'Or, you know, they for top 5.
Ingo top 3.
You know, they for top 5.
Let's
go
see.
see
Tomorrow we are going to be back to talk more on football transfer. It's getting hot because we have a couple of days before the transfer window closes. So everybody needs to start buying, especially Newcastle, because they are the only team officially that don't have a recognized striker apart from Isak that is want to leave. So they have to find a way to buy. You have 24 days, 11 hours for the transfer window to shut down, to count down is on. So everybody has 24 days for them to do something for their club. Let's hope they buy. And Premier League next season is starting by this time, but not by this time. By Friday next week, the Premier League will start.
Next week.
They start on 8 p.m. Premier League will start, and we are back. Is to talk football back to back. Everybody, Banta, let me even tell you people now. Banta,
please, my daughter is ready. My pen is ready.
They be telling me, why are we bantering your club? My hand no. That's how we going to have for the Ukraine. So I'm warning everybody now.
God, to be honest, I don't even come with facts again.
Godwin, parting shot. It's almost time to hand over the remote. So if you've enjoyed Z-Word, it's time to hand over.
Thank you for joining us on today's show. Tomorrow we are back. Tomorrow to talk more transfers and more games that is happening around the world. My name is Godwin, and have a wonderful day.
And welcome to Vote 104.3 FM. We are
Togo, my guy.
Togo.
Togo, I
Bosa for Togo.
Togo, I heard you. Thank you very much, Togo. for all you do for us. Thank you for everybody that joined us on today's show. I can see about 30 persons here. If you have not subscribed,
please subscribe. Please
see the premium banter we do here. See the premium talks now. Please remember to subscribe to our channel. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much, Togo, for all the support you have been giving us. Thank you very much. I really appreciate all your donations. Thank you very much, Togo. Thank you, Barry, for joining us. Thank you, Cletus. And thank you, Austin. Austin, if you are hearing me, go and subscribe now. Austin.
Yes, sir.
Jacob, I see you. Jacob. Toby, my guy. Toby, thank you for being on today's show. Chukwuebuka, I see you. Chukwuebuka, thank you for being here today. Okay, Jasmine, I don't know where you just talk, come out, but
don't be lie.
Come back, Jasmine. Okay, thank you all for joining us today's show. Tomorrow we are back. Saturday, tomorrow we are going to be back. Remember, the Premier League is starting, and please share our content to all your friends. Share so that more people can join us. One of these days we'll just create a program just to interact with you guys on our YouTube channel.
Straight
just
up.
You guys, two of us, no calls, no radio, just me and you. We'll finish up. Thank you for joining us on today's show. Tomorrow we are back. See you guys tomorrow.
See ya.